Hello, everyone. I came on live this morning because I'm preparing for a live broadcast that I want to do on Mary McLeod Bethune. And as I was doing so, I realized that there's another little thing that I wanted to share that does not have to do with what I'm actually going to share tomorrow. What I'm going to be talking about in the next episode is the fact that she had dreams and what those dreams led to. And I'm not talking about just the dreams of the heart, but the dreams of the subconscious. But as I prepared, I realized that the story that I'm looking for is in this edition of a book written by her. And so the reason that I'm coming on today is because I have this book because I ordered it from Amazon. It's a used book, obviously. It was written somewhat around the time that she participated in the gathering of the information for that book. And that's why I like it, because it's almost in her words. And when that book arrived, it came with another book as a gift from the person that I bought it from. And at the time, I didn't understand the real value of what had just landed in my hands. And then I opened this book and I found this. Can you see it? Yes. You see the signature that's on that page? This is on page 25 of this book. And I suspect that the reason that it's there is the owner of the book wanted to prove that it was her book. And being the person that I am, I looked the name up. And guess who it is? It happens to be someone that actually worked for her. Florence Lowell. Okay. And I think her name ended up being small at the time. But anyway, it ended up being someone that worked for Dr. Bethune during her lifetime. And that was amazing for me to know that I had in my hands the very book that someone had who walked and talked and worked with Dr. Bethune. Now, it also raises another question about what we have in our homes. So I think the reason that this came into my existence or into my hands is because this person, someone whose name combines the names of the person who signed this, passed away, and his possessions apparently went into the public. We may have things that are historically significant. And because our families don't realize how significant they are, they let them go. This story gets even more fascinating. When I look at the book that came with it, it is by someone with the same maiden name, or this man has the same last name as Miss Florence's maiden name. And this is what's written in the book. To my friend who will surely understand this book, my brother has given his life for. And it's signed to Susan from Flo. So this apparently was this person's brother in the life of Dr. Bethune. So I found the person's obituary and I know a little bit more about it, but you know, it's incredible that these things can come through our hands. And one, that we get rid of them, but two, I'm bringing your attention to the fact that out there in cyberspace, in resale situations, there are legacies floating around that may be very important to our community. And I'm not suggesting that you become a hoarder, but acknowledge what you have in your hands and the value of it. Get it in the hands of somebody that would appreciate it, if nothing else, or that can use it for research or for writing, or donate it to the place that, or the institutions that could really make it available for others to use and share it with others. Yeah, this is what I like doing. I was just telling someone just a few moments ago that from the time I was a little girl, I've liked old photographs, old letters, old documents, and anything like that. And I still do. You want to know what this book is? I held it up and didn't say what it was. But this is about Black songs by John Lowell Jr. And it is the history of the history of Black slave songs and songs in America. This is something special. Now, nature has gotten to it, but hey, I have it, and I can use it. I can share it. I can benefit from it. But collectively, I see a great deal of value in these things because, and I mean emotional value, but it may also have some other value, but I'm not talking about that. This is a book that Dr. Bethune collaborated with. She told those stories herself in her own words. And I can read those words. And I can refer to those words as I shared her story with you. The copyright date on this. Oh, and it also has the address that the person had when she had this book. It's in the front of the book. It was copyrighted in 1951. So Dr. Bethune read this book because she didn't die until 4 years later. That meant she knew the words in here and she approved of them because she collaborated with this person. I'm not going to talk too long. I just wanted to bring your attention that in your house or in your travels to thrift shops, if you come across something like this, don't take it for granted. Because I'm now going to use this to tell the story about what her dreams were. There are 3 dreams that she had that have changed the world. So stay tuned. Go to YouTube, subscribe, like, and share, because I'm going to share about her dreams on the next episode of Mary McLeod Bethune and going deep into some of the soundbite things that we hear about. So that's it for this morning. I'm going off to do other things. Take care.